Hi, my beautiful tribe. Welcome. So today you're going to learn how to calculate your personal year and month numbers. Yay! 'Cause knowing what your personal year number is will give you insight into where you're at in your 9-year cycle and what themes you're currently dealing with. You can also look into where you've been in your cycle and what themes are coming up in the future. So this is how you calculate your personal year number. You take your month of birth and add that with your day of birth, and then you add that with the current year number. So say your birthday is September 11th. You take September, which is a 9-month, and 11. You add that up, which would be 20. 2 plus 0 equals 2. Then you add that to the current year, say which is 2022, or 6, 2 plus 2 plus 2. So you have your month and day, which is a 2, added to the 6 current year, and you get an 8. So 9 plus 11 plus 6 equals 26, and 2 plus 6 equals 8. So the person with the September 11th as their birthday is currently in their 8th year. It's simple and easy, right? We're all in different levels of a 9-year cycle. It goes 1 through 9 and then starts over. And it changes every year and goes in succession. The most popular theory is that it goes by the current year, but some believe that the year changes over at your birthday. Both make sense to me, so take it how it resonates for you. Once you get this down pat, you'll always know what the big life themes are coming up for you. Also, collectively, we are all in the number of the current year we're in. So in 2022, we're all in a 6-year at a macrocosm scale. So next, I'll tell you how to calculate your personal month number. So you take your personal year and add it to the current month. So we'll take the first example of the person in their 8th year. So you add that to the current month of September. So 8 personal year plus 9 current month equals 17. 1 plus 7 equals 8. So as it happens, they're also currently in their 8th month. So whether you're in your 8th month or 8th year, the same themes apply. To me, the more specific you get, the less important the significance. So the fact you're in an 8th year is more important than the month, and the month is more important than the day. You can easily figure out the day, of course, if it's a single digit already, but if not, you just add up the double digits until you get a single digit. Unless it's a master number, 11 or 22, then you take the master number energy and also what it reduces to. So let's get into each personal number, shall we? The beginning of your cycle is a 1 year. These themes can also be attributed to a personal 1 month. This is a time to focus on yourself, big changes, working on healthy independence, and stepping up in leadership, taking big risks and starting new ventures, being super authentic, progress and new beginnings. This year is so important because you're setting the precedent for the next 9 years. A time of hard work and taking action, being courageous and confident. This time is also about achievement. All right, so let's move on to a 2 personal year or month. This time is all about relationships and cooperating with others. Letting your 1 year and month actions mature. This is a year of patience and focusing on healthy connections. Reevaluating those connections. Are they healthy? Are they still serving you? And are they still reciprocal, or were they ever reciprocal? Creating harmony and peace in your connections, and sometimes that can mean changes and or stronger boundaries. Whereas a 1 year or month is all about the individual, A 2 year is all about relating and giving to others in a healthy way. So let's move on to a 3, personal year or month. In a 3 cycle, it's a lighter time. Your life is all about creative self-expression, communication, and exposing yourself more, being in the spotlight in a bigger way. It's also about joy and having fun, and lastly, improving yourself. Pleasure and happiness, socializing with minimal responsibilities, vitality, using imagination and being inspired. And recognition is a huge possibility this year because it's all about spotlight, exposure. So a 4-year month or year has a bit of a Saturn tone if you're familiar with this planet in astrology. A 4 cycle is all about hard work, focus, and discipline. Order, organization, time management, structure, and working on foundation, security, and stability. You're building your base for the future. Also a time to be very rational with money. You may feel limited or restricted during this time, and this is just part of the time period. Make sure to make some time for play during this time. Moving on to a 5. A 5-year or month is all about change, freedom, independence. It is the free spirit year of the 9-year cycle. A time to experiment, enjoy variety and stimulation, passion, taking risks, new opportunities. So it's not the best period to commit to anything. However, if you do, that commitment may change in the future. Onto a 6 time period. A 6 cycle is all about balance and harmony after that 5-year, yeah? After the free spirit energy year, it's a time to settle down and focus on love, family, and responsibilities. Engaging with the community and focusing on the home. There may be home changes, residence, decorating, renovations, etc. Nurturing others in a healthy way. Great year to make a love commitment or to grow an existing healthy one. A very domestic year. All right, moving on to a 7 cycle. In a 7-year or month, it's a time to deep dive into solitude and reflection. It's much more of a feminine energy year. Analyzing who you are and where you're going. Spending time in nature is exceedingly beneficial this year. It's all about introspection, a time of contemplation, meditation, and really relying on your intuition, strengthening your inner power, your faith, and your spiritual awareness. It's not a year for action, studying, research, and even teaching. It's a year of detachment. All right, moving on to the 8 period year. An 8-year or month is all about action, a very masculine energy year, workaholic, a time for accomplishment and reward. It's a great year for realistic business endeavors. Many opportunities in this time period, even recognition. It's a time to exude authority and confidence. All right, moving on to a 9 time period, 9-year or month. In this final time, you are wrapping up a 9-year chapter, which will bring major changes and endings. Wrapping up what no longer serves you as you graduate to the next level, completion. Not a time to resist change or resist endings, even though they might bring sadness and loss. It's not a time for new. It's a time to plant seeds for the next cycle, which starts the following year. If anything new is started, it's best to wait till your 1 year or at least till the end of your 9 period. This time can be dramatic and emotional for sure. So if your month or year adds up to an 11, which is a master number, you get that master number energy as well as the reduced number. So an 11 reduces to a 2. An 11 brings illumination and heightened sensitivity and nervous tension. Very spiritual, and much inner development can be achieved. It's also a time period to balance, to give, and focusing on healthy relationships, cooperation, and harmony. A year that adds up to a master number 22 also has extra significance, with an emphasis on master building, significant progress and growth with ventures, status, recognition, and an increase in wealth can happen if large-scale efforts are more humanitarian based. As with the master number 11 energy, this year also brings heightened sensitivity and nervous tension. Much high-level power can be gained during this time. 22 reduces to a 4, so the 4 energy can be felt of hard work, discipline, and focus. All right, now that you know how to calculate your personal year number, you can figure out your loved one's cycles as well. You can look back on where you've been and where you're going. So I hope this information has helped you. For a more in-depth look at your individualized numerology, I'm available for private readings. Hope everyone takes care, all right? Talk to you guys soon. Bye.